What's going on, guys? United Gaming is back with another MLB The Show 22 video, and in today's video we are back with the tips, and we are going to be telling you the absolute best XP method in MLB The Show 22, how to complete Face of the Franchise feature program as fast as possible and get all these sweet juicy diamonds onto your squad. If you do find this video useful, please consider hitting the sub button. That'd be so greatly appreciated. So let's get into the method. We are going to leave Diamond Dynasty. First thing we're going to go and do is go to the vaults. And once we get in the vaults, we want to go to roster. And it's the first one here, but what you're going to want to be searching is United XP. And then my method will pop up. So you want to search United XP. Once you search that, you're going to want to download it. I already have it downloaded, so I don't need to do that, but make sure you download that roster. And then you're going to want to go to settings. You want to go to file management, load, rosters, saved roster. Then you're going to select it right here, pick it, and boom, you are in. You can begin with the method. So this method will take place inside of Road to the Show, but it can also be used in Expedition mode. I will explain more about the Expedition mode way to do it at the end of the video. So what you're going to do is more options, start new, set up my ball player. Now this is a very important feature. You're going to want to make sure your ball player is going to be playing first base. If your ball player doesn't play first base, you aren't going to get the max amount of XP possible from doing this method. So make sure your ball player is at first base when you do this. So you want to select, I'm going to select my first baseman, United Cortez. Then we are going to leave. We're going to want to load saved rosters, and then we're basically going to want to load that roster again. And we can start our brand new Road to the Show save. Then we don't need to listen to any of this podcast stuff. We're going to have to get through some of the stuff. So once we get into here, we're going to have to make some decisions that will be important. So we want to pick, there's more than one team I've heard for more than a couple times. Let me guess, the Orioles. Now I just want to basically work around this question until you get to the Yankees, and boom, we want to play for the Yankees. You're going to want to select the Yankees every time. You don't select the Yankees every time, this method will not work to the best efficiency. Now we have to go through this very annoying cutscene every single time you make a new Road to the Show save, which is annoying, but what you going to do about it? You're kind of just going to have to deal with it. You do have to go through this cutscene every single time. It's not skippable, I don't know. But the point is, you'll always get drafted by the Yankees if you do choose to select them. You'll always get drafted by them, and you can always play for them, which is the team you're going to need to play for this method to be working. So, we don't need to listen to all this nonsense at all. It is very useless, but whatever. We are going to explain all the methods and the ways you want to do this and the most efficient way you can do this. So we are going to get the call from the Yankees, which is the team we want to get the call from. And boom, we always get drafted to the Yankees. Now, all this does not matter. At the same time, see a cutscene or anything, just skip it. There's not even a point to watching this if you want to grind it as fast as possible. So we're going to want to go to play next. Then we are just going to basically play Road to the Show. But we have to make sure we do it correctly. As we see, we're batting 8th. It doesn't really matter where we're playing. And boom, we are going to play our game. We're going to be batting first. And then and we're not going to be batting first. We're going to be playing first. Huge difference there. So the first thing we are going to do is go to our settings, Road to the Show options. Make sure your game flow is on sim to next appearance. Make sure showtime opportunities are on, I guess. I don't really know. I don't think that matters. I guess you could turn that off. Make sure your infield reaction is on assist. That will help you out. If you want the button mapping here, that doesn't really matter. That's not important. Fielding opportunities you want to have set to all. Fielding opportunities set to all. Base running opportunities on none. Fielding opportunities all. Base running opportunities none. So we are going to do to apply those changes. And boom, we're going to start with the bat, and every single person on the other team is a 0 overall, and everyone on our team is a 99 overalls. We're going to hit that ball high and deep out the left. That'll be a home run. So that is going to be useful to getting us more XP. Obviously, the better you hit, the more XP you're going to get. And so here's how it's going to work. He's going to pitch the ball. He's going to bunt it. I'm just going to run the first base. Every single time, you're basically going to run the same direction, and you get XP from doing that. You get XP from just walking to first base, which is why you want to pick first base, because they are probably the most the infielder that is involved in the most plays most of the time. So we can see here, we're getting another chance to bat, and obviously how we hit will impact how we do. And if you really don't want to hit, you can just bunt every single time. That will minimize your XP, but if you want to do it more mindlessly, that is a way to do it. Is we're going to hit our second home run of the game. It's just extremely useful, and it's only the second inning we've hit 2 home runs. So that is a huge thing too. Your team will score runs around you, and we're going to get up for the second inning again as we're already up 20-0. As you can see, the other team is not very good. We are very, very good. So this allows for more opportunities to hit and more opportunities for to get more XP, and that be more useful. I wish they would stop picking him off because that is wasting my time, and it's less time for me to show. He only throws 3 pitches, and they're all pretty easy to hit. As you can see there, we are currently dominating right now, at least on the hitting side of things. I'm going to stretch that into a triple. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm not going to stretch it. But that will be an RBI double, which will be helping our XP. So here we are again. We will be in the field this time, and most likely we won't have to do anything. It's going to be a ground ball to another infielder, or it'll be a ground ball to us. You can pick that one up, and we can just run to first. It's very, very easy, and you get XP from doing stuff as simple as that, which is why I think it's the best XP method in the game. And we're going to explain why you can get even more bonus XP from doing this method than you would by doing it in expedition mode. That is the perk to doing this, opposed to any expedition mode bonus. You can get so many more bonuses by doing it this way, opposed to any other way. So it's going to be another ground ball, which is another easy play for us to make. Boom, easy, done. All right. Next, we are going to be up again here in the top of the third, our 4th AB. So it could take longer depending on how good you do. And another thing is, if you don't want to use a roster where you're going to score a bunch of runs and you don't get a bunch of at-bats, that does decrease your XP, but it does make it go a little bit faster. You will still be able to get the opportunities on the field per se, but, you know, it'll obviously slow down your max. It'll get rid of your max XP possible. And Road to the Show is easily the best XP method in the game right now. We're just going to basically swing at that because we're trying to, you know, speed this method up. And, you know, whatever, he'll get to third. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be up in the field again. And the way this method works, you're just going to play over and over again. Most XP you can get in the game is probably close to 4,000, depending on how many home runs you hit. You keep hitting bombs, and if you're on higher difficulties, I'm an all-star beginner right now. And if you just keep hitting bombs, you can get 4,000 XP per game. And depending on what you do, each game can take around 5 to 6 minutes, 5, 6, 7 minutes. And you can get so much XP plus bonus XP. It really depends on how many at-bats you get, how many fielding opportunities you get. And even if you don't get those opportunities, you still will get less. You'll get less XP, but it'll go faster. You can hop to another game. Hopefully you get more chances. And obviously, there's tons of different ways to get XP here. So we're just going to get another at-bat. I wish they would pick off less, but with everyone having 99 speed, that's kind of going to be an issue. And, you know, whatever. We just gave everyone 99 speed just to, you know, increase the chance that they will be in a better position to score. And we're just going to get a base hit. That'll be an RBI single, which will give us a good amount of XP. Nothing special, but that'll give us some XP and some clutch bonus points as well. And we will get another chance here. Usually, sometimes with a runner on first, you get a chance for a double play. If it's hit to you on a double play ball, that is extremely useful. Because then, or you get situations like that where it's hit up the middle and you end up doing nothing in the play, which is unfortunate. That's just kind of the random aspect of the game, which is uncontrollable, which is unfortunate, to say the least. All right, let's go. Let's go, Cortez. Let's go, United. Hit a bomb here, and we won't hit a bomb. We'll be miles early. He's only throwing like 84-mile-an-hour fastballs, so it is very easy to hit everything if you're good enough at hitting in the game. Just get your PCI on it and rip it out of here. That'll just be a line out, which is unfortunate. But it's still good contact. It helps your points a little bit towards your ball player. And this does improve your ball player as well. Not only does this help with XP, this improves your ball player's status and gets your ball player to a higher overall faster. So you can basically have a 99 overall God card in Diamond Dynasty as well. So you're getting tons of things out of doing this. So let's see here. This is Road to the Show is better than any other method in the game to getting XP. It doesn't matter if it's like faster. This is the best way to get as much XP. It may require more work than some of the other methods, but it is the best way to get XP. It requires a little bit more thought. You can't like mindlessly sit here and play, but you can easily just watch YouTube or something while you do this. Maybe watch more United Gaming videos, you know, do what you want with it. Watch some Netflix, just chill, but you do have to be in the room and actually kind of paying attention a little bit. We're going to be hosed at third. I just want to try and go for the cycle, and we're not going to get there. We're not even close. All right, this is probably going to be our last at-bat here on the left side of the plate, and we're going to hit a bomb, which is going to get us even more XP. The more home runs you hit, the more fielding opportunities you get, the better your XP output will be. It is easy to get XP. If these pitchers aren't throwing anything terribly difficult to hit. So, and boom, we're going to hit another home run in the same inning. I think that's gone. Nope, it's just off the top of the wall. We're going to try and turn that into 2. We are very slow because we're a first baseman, but whatever. And here we are in the bottom of the 9th. This will likely be the last pitch of the game, and we are going to get the last put out of the game. Let's see here. All right, never mind. Ground ball up the middle. Wasting our time per usual. Look at MLB The Show. Hopefully we don't get another chance in the field. Never mind. We got another chance with the very next batter. This has been kind of a slow game, but we have also got tons of XP from it. It's been closer to 7 minutes. We're actually going to throw the ball that time, you know, get us an assist. It says 2,300 XP, 2,300, but if I confirm exit the game, you will get more. You do actually think you get it. I do believe you get more XP than that. If we leave the game, yup, you get just about 4,000 XP from one game. One game got 4,000 XP, and we got tons of stats towards helping us complete the ball player program. And if we go into the ball player program, we take a look at some of that stuff, you get chances for even more XP. So let's go into my ball player. Let's take a look at the loadout. Let's take a look at item program. As you can see here, we got an extra 15,000 XP by getting that. You get extra 15,000 XP there, 15,000 XP there, 1,500 XP, 1,500 XP, 1,500 XP, 2,000 XP, and then you can upgrade. As you keep upgrading and upgrading, you will continue to get more and more XP, and boom, it's basically XP with bonuses. So I think from that game, we got about 5,000 XP in 7 minutes. And if you translate, let's just do some quick math. Obviously, you're not going to get 5,000 XP per game, so we'll just say you get 4,000 XP per game. Let's say you get 4,000 XP per game. So we do 4,000 XP every 7 minutes. So it's going to be 60 divided by 7, then multiply that by, oh my god, 4,000. And you will get around 34,000 XP per hour, which is by far the best you can possibly get. And if we go into Road to the Show, if we leave Road to the Show, I'm going to very simply explain the Expedition Mode 1. If you go here, you set your team as the Yankees, you go into it, you go pick whatever stadium you want. What I like to do if I'm on current, I don't recommend this method particularly for next-gen players. If you're on I only recommend this method for next-gen players. This is only recommended for next-gen players. We go to a custom stadium. Basically, you can hit bombs. You just select, you player lock as a 99 overall card, and then you can basically get tons of at-bats, hit tons of home runs easily, but you can't get all those extra ball player perks, which is a little unfortunate. But, you know, it is still a very solid XP method. But if you are on current gen PS4 or the lower Xbox or the Nintendo Switch, I do recommend using Road to the Show and grinding that out. Play every single game, turn everything on. If you really want to turn base running on, you can try and steal some bases. But if you're a first baseman, you're likely not going to get many steal opportunities. I do recommend first base. Catcher is an okay option if you want to try and get putouts. But I recommend first base for this. It is the best way to get XP. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. Best place to support the channel by far. I'm Gaming. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Thank you so much for watching.